It was a great fight because Tony Ferguson, which, by the way, props to Tony, right? Losing 4 in a row. He's under a lot of pressure. The man was an interim champion, for fuck's sake. He's loved by everyone. He's a fan favourite. Always had exciting fights. But it looks like the ship has sailed on his best days. And I say that with respect. So for him to say, you know what, yeah, we can switch this up and I'll go 5 rounds against Nate Diaz on a day's notice, you know, Tony Ferguson deserves a lot of credit as well. It was a great fight. You know, it was a throw. It's wild that fight wasn't made a long time ago. You know what I mean? Because they were competing in the same division for years and years and years. I thought Tony had some good moments, using the leg kicks to good effect. He kept fucking up by doing those spinning attacks. Too many spinning attacks. Diaz was countering nicely. When Diaz turned it on and got really aggressive, you know, he was looking good. You know, Tony shouldn't have gone for that takedown. But I think Diaz was cruising to a victory anyway, if I'm honest.
This fight for me personally, I'm just talking personally for me, was like a legacy fight. If we fought this fight, jaws would have dropped. He would have just run right straight through him. And I'm not talking ifs and maybes. We all saw what we saw on the Saturday. And I think the whole world agrees on what I'm saying. You know? The whole world. So that's what that would have been that's what we're working for, and that's what we was motivated to do. And it was tough that I had to make this decision, and it was tough on all of us. And when the physician came, he goes to me, he said, like, this is what he actually said: tell Nate that I give him all my purse if he just takes the fight at a little bit higher weight class. Just tell Nate, like, I'll donate my purse to him. Like, I'll give him my purse. Like, that's what he told the UFC. Like, and I said to him, are you sure you want to fight? Like, you make the choice, I'm behind you, you know? Yes, but I want to stay in this weight, on this weight that I'm at now, he said. I just want to, like, I'm not going to drink anything. I already gave him like a couple of glasses or 2 glasses of water, you know? Like, I'm going to stay like in this weight, he said to me. And the physicians always take the safe route. They were saying, like, you want to fight? And he said, absolutely, I want to fight. I'm going to fight, they said. I'm going to fight, but just tell Nate, please, I'll give him my whole purse if he fights like if he fights like a little bit heavier. Mm-hmm. And we know the answer. He said, of course, I understand, Nate. I wouldn't have done, you know, of course. Like, the guy has suffered as well, like, to go down in weight. No disrespect to him. All respect to Nate. Like, he did his job. He's a professional. Like, we were the ones that were like out of order, you know, and with whatever the excuse is, that's on us, isn't it? He doesn't have to like care about that.
The MMA world lost Elias Theodotrou this week. I just wanted your thoughts on him. You know, he was a tough winner.
Yeah.
Nicest guy. Like,
so crazy and out of nowhere because he didn't tell anybody what he was going through. And for a guy that young, that healthy, it's horrible, man. It's sad, and yeah, I don't know what else to say.
Morning, about to get it in. Abs on fleek, fleeky zeeky, out here, gang. Let's get it. Six weeks out, baby. This isn't even my final form yet. Yeah! Wait till we get that. October 21st, baby.
My hatred for Leon is more so because he's a coward and didn't give me my rematch. When I took a fight on short notice, he committed the foul, and then he went around telling everybody, oh, I won the first round, so I was going to win the fight. When every fighter knows the first round, winning one round doesn't mean anything. So I think that was one of the reasons why I really dislike Leon.
So here we are back at the hotel. Johnny still has his gloves on. Didn't get a chance to get changed.
They kicked me back to the hotel like, you win the fight, come back, motherfucker. I didn't take my gloves off.
Bicho, que diabo tá fazendo aqui no almoço? Bora embora. Vai embora. Vai embora. Vai embora.
Ô! Tá acontecendo, mano? What the fuck happened? Vai!
Vai embora.
Again! Não! Why my flip flop? Fuck, sick. Again! I can't deal with this anymore.
Everyone has all these fucking conspiracies. You know what I mean? That, this was a shake-up. It just so happens that Kevin Holland and D-Rod were fighting 180 pounds. Khamzat comes in heavy and all the rest of it. Listen, anyone that thinks that whole thing was a setup from the get-go or out of the minds. Fighters, right? We can't keep our mouths shut for the most part, right? They can't control their emotions. They're getting into fights. Do you think all the teams, all the coaches, all the cornermen, all the managers, all these people involved are going to keep this big secret together? The public thinks it's one thing, but we're secretly going to switch up the card at the last minute. No, that is not what happened. The UFC rallied, scrambled, made it happen, and it turned out to be quite the event. It really was.
I heard this thing today, and again, I don't know how true it is or whatever, that like Pat Miletich was saying that this thing was, we told Khamzat not to make weight because we weren't selling tickets and the fucking show was sold out going into that day of the weigh-ins. I don't know if Pat really said that, but if he did, he has to be the dumbest motherfucker on the planet. I mean, you know how fucking stupid you have to be to even think something like that, let alone say it publicly and act like you're serious. We're regulated by the Athletic Commission. And if you think that we told Khamzat Chimaev to not make weight, then Khamzat shows up and the fans are all pissed off at him and stuff, and he's going to just, and knowing, if you know anything about the sport, this is a guy that was actually in the sport, training and fighting and everything else. If Pat really said that, it's fucking holy shit. We might have to send him out to the fucking clinic here, the brain clinic, get him fucking checked out.
I believe that was Brandan Schaub who said that.
It was what?
Brandan Schaub who made up that conspiracy.
Oh, it wasn't Pat Miletich?
I think so.
I apologize to Pat Miletich then. That makes sense. Bye.
Brandan Schaub who made up that conspiracy.
Oh, it wasn't Pat Miletich?
I think so.
I apologize to Pat Miletich then. That makes sense. Bye.
Terrible. That is terrible.